What you want wants you. Your dream body, your dream career, your dream financial abundance, becoming healthy and full of energy, feeling amazing and confident about yourself. And the reason you want it is because it is meant for you. You are meant to experience it in this life. If you don't currently have it, it's not because you're getting your hopes too high. It is not because your dreams are too big, and it is 100% possible for you. But you are trying to control the how it comes to you. And that's not your job. Your job is to become a magnet for your desire and to stay open to all the possibilities of how it can come to you. Every time you decide there's only one specific way that something can come to you, every single time you notice it not playing out exactly how you expect, then you are going to assume that it is not working, that it is not going to happen for you. And that's just not true, because I want you to think of an example of a time in your life where you got the thing that you wanted. What you wanted worked out for you, but it came to you in a way that you couldn't have possibly ever imagined. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Jessie Riemann. Here are today's video chapters, and if you are so done not feeling good about yourself, your body, or your life, you are ready to change and you would like my help becoming your most confident self so that you become a magnet to absolutely anything you desire. Not only are you in the right place, because that's exactly what we do here on this channel, but if you'd like my help doing exactly that, you can sign up for one-on-one coaching or one of my coaching programs. Links are in the description box below. So let's come back to talking about you trying to control how your desires come to you. So I've got this video in my mind that I've seen on social media but was not able to find, otherwise I would have included it right here, of this little kitty who is at the back door crying to his or her mom because the kitty wants to be able to get outside. Meanwhile, the mom filming what's going on pans right, and you are able to see that there is a second door that's completely open, ready and waiting for Kitty to just be able to walk through it. But Kitty is so focused on being able to get through this one specific door and thinking, because this door isn't open, I can't go outside. And this is very reminiscent of how the universe often speaks to us when we want something in specific, but we are holding on to and forcing the outcome, having specific expectations of how something is going to come to us. The universe is often like, hey, if you were to just look left or look right, you'd see that I have this whole other option for you. But it's kind of like you're putting blinders on and you're not even able to see that when you're focused on it coming to you in a specific way. And the truth is, we really have such limited perspective, you guys, as to the number of ways that things can come to us. Those ways are infinite, but we tend to focus only on the ways that we have seen other people attain the things that we want. And as soon as it's not playing out the way it did for that person, or multiple people have done it before, you start assuming it's not going to happen for you. And that's just not true. For example, a lot of you who've been here for a long time know that I used to be really sick for a long, long time. I had a lot of health problems, and I believed that the only way that I was going to be able to heal, because the only people that I'd seen heal from the conditions that I had, such as parasites, C. diff, SIBO, Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and so many other things, was to go to doctors, go to naturopaths and holistic healers, take specific medications or supplements, and follow specific ways of eating. And I did this for years, and it wasn't working, no matter how hard I tried and how diligently I stuck to these processes. But I wasn't staying open to there being a whole other possibility to being able to heal, one of which was through eating whatever I wanted. And back then, I believed that was completely impossible. Therefore, I put my blinders on and didn't even stay open to that being a possibility. For those of you who've been wanting to lose weight, something that I've been seeing more examples of lately on social media are people that have struggled their whole lives, just like we have, many of us here on this channel. They've done all the crazy diets, they've done all the crazy extreme exercise programs that we've done. And they have since discovered that when they dropped all those things that were causing them so much stress and started making walking their main source of exercise and worked their way up to being able to do, for example, 7 to 10,000 steps a day, the weight started coming off without having to do any forms of extremes. But if you're anything like me, old me would not even have listened to you if you told me that was possible, because I had held on to the belief that the only way you could do that was through restrictive eating and intense extreme exercise. Other examples include when we're trying to manifest a specific amount of money. We often assume that the only way we're going to get it is through our job, right? However, that is such limited perspective. When we close it off to that, we don't stay open to money being able to come from other sources. So I've had examples where, for example, I needed a specific amount of money. I stayed open. And it came to me through a completely unexpected tax return or a gift from somebody, like a random check somebody decides to give me as a gift. I've heard a story from someone where he said that he needed a specific amount of money to be able to pay rent. And he was initially stressed about it, but decided to stay open to the number of ways that it could come to him. And he ended up getting a call from an old boss from a job he'd worked at years ago. And the guy called him up and said, "Hey, dude, we've got some uncashed paychecks for you, and we're going to go ahead and mail those to you." And it was the exact amount of money that he needed. But if he had only focused on getting that money from his job and saw that it wasn't coming, not only is he not going to be a magnet to the money that he desires, which we're going to talk about next, but he's also closing off the amount of possibilities for that money to be able to come to him. And the other truth is, the universe knows the absolute best possible way for you to get what you want. But chances are it's not likely to be the way that you expect it to happen. It's going to be in a much better way for you. It's going to happen in a way that makes you grow as a person, that teaches you lessons that not only help you get what you want, but be the person who would be able to maintain it, and the person who is going to actually enjoy having it and be grateful for it. So remember to also keep in mind that part of your process to getting what you want is also learning the necessary lessons that you need to get you there. As well as, just because you have seen many other people get the result you want a specific way, that does not mean it is the way that it is meant to happen for you or the best way for it to happen for you. So here's how to know if you are currently on track to getting what you want. The first question that I want you to ask yourself is, how do you believe that what you want will come to you? The second question I want you to ask yourself is, does that resonate with you? When you think about that way that you think that what you want is going to come to you, does it feel good in your gut? Does it feel good in your heart? If the answer is no, that it does not resonate with you for you to get what you want that way, then that means you are trying to control and force the outcome. If the answer is yes, that does fully resonate with you and you don't know why, but there's just some reason that you're like, yes, this path that I'm on right now to getting what I want, I don't know why, but it just feels right, then the answer is yes, you are on the right track to getting what you want. But you've got to stop looking for proof that it's working, because every single time you're looking to see that there's proof, that implies that it's not working for you. It is implying that you don't have it. And that makes you a magnet for more of not having it. So, step 2, chapter 2, let's talk about how you can be a magnet for what you desire. Everything is energy, right? I think we can all agree on that. So, whatever you think about yourself, first and foremost, and then whatever you think about what you want, makes you a magnet for more things that are on that same energy vibration. So, when you focus mainly on not having what you want, then that makes you a magnet to more of not having what you want. So for example, if you find yourself saying, I have this illness and it won't go away, you are a magnet to more of that illness and things that are on the same energy vibration as that illness. If you say that I hate that my body looks like this, then you're a magnet to more things that you don't like about your body or that you won't like about your body. If you say I never have enough money, then you are now a magnet to lack. You are now a magnet to more opportunities where you will see money falling through your fingers. If you say I'm ugly and I don't have pretty privilege, then girl, you are a magnet to seeing more and more and more examples of you being ugly and more examples of people not treating you the way that you expect people do if they have quote unquote pretty privilege. And I'm not saying that to be mean to you. I'm saying that because I truly care about you and I want the best for you. I want you to actually get your desires. But you're not going to get them by continuing to be a magnet to more of those things that you don't want. So that means that we have to be the magnet to our desires. You have to become more of a magnet to what you want. And you do that by asking yourself the question, what main thing do I think that I would feel if I had exactly the thing I want right now? So for example, let's say you want a specific amount of money and you believe that having that money would give you a feeling of more relaxation and more ease. So that means that in order to be a magnet to that money, then you have to do things that create more of that feeling of relaxation and ease in your current life. Because again, everything is energy. So that money being on that energy vibration of I'm at ease, I'm relaxed, I can let go, you have to do things that are on that same energy vibration. So that means things like meditation. That means take the bubble baths. That means go get out in nature. That means go watch the sunset or the sunrise. Go out and look at the ocean. Go sit on the beach if that's close to you. That is in my future, trust me. Go out in a forest. Go in your backyard and just sit there and relax. Listen to relaxing music. Take a leisurely walk, whatever it is that brings you more of that feeling of, I am at ease. And that will make you a magnet to that money. I don't know if you guys just heard Oreo, but I'm going to go ahead and open the door and let her in. Hello! If it's about having your dream body and you believe that you would feel more confident once you had your dream body, then that means you need to become a magnet to that by doing things that help you feel more confident. So, wear clothes that make you feel amazing. Look at yourself. Listen to me when I say this. Look at yourself every single day, every time you look in a mirror, and say something nice to yourself, because that's something a confident version of you would do, right? I'm going to bring this up again just because I love it so much and I believe with every ounce of my being that it's going to help you. Please learn your color season. You can always wear whatever colors you want, but I'm telling you, once you learn your color season, you will see just how much it enhances your natural beauty. You will be blown away by how much better you feel like you look in your clothes without having to change anything else at all. Whatever it is that helps you feel more confident, do that more often, and that will make you a magnet to your dream body. If what you want is health because you've been struggling with a long illness, I've been there, I feel you. And you believe that once you got there, you'd finally feel happy and that you could finally do all the things that that illness had been preventing you from doing, meaning you can finally do the things that you want to do. Now, I get what you're going to say because I used to say this too. Jesse, when I'm unhealthy, then I don't have the energy to do the things I want to do, so I have to wait till I get healthy until I can do them. No, that makes you a magnet for staying unhealthy, maintaining that illness right where it is. And I did this for a long time. I did this for a lot of years. So you got to trust me when I tell you that the way out is to become a magnet to that health, to being able to do the things that you want to do by starting to include those things in your life on the micro. You might be tired, you might not be able to do a lot or things for a long period of time, but what you can do is start including those things that make you feel good, that you enjoy for 5 to 10 minute periods at a time. Sometimes you can do them 2 or 3 times a day, maybe just once a day. But even if you're starting to do it on a consistent basis 1 time a day, you are still working in the direction of becoming a magnet to the version of you who is healthy and being able to do the things that you want to do. So I want you to pick one or two things that you really enjoy doing. Maybe it's something you haven't been able to do in a long time, or maybe it's something you've always wanted to learn. And you have been telling yourself that the only way you can do it is if you're healthy enough to be able to do it for long periods of time. That is not true, and that will not make you a magnet to becoming a healthy person. So ask yourself, can I do it for 5 minutes? Yeah, I can. Can I do it for 10 minutes? Yeah, I can. But if you start to feel tired beyond that, it's okay to stop. Not to mention you doing more things that you enjoy doing. It boosts your confidence, it helps you feel happier, and those things make you a huge magnet to more good things, to more experiences in your life that make you feel happy. And who doesn't want to be a magnet to more of those things? My last example is if you're wanting to, let's say, attract love in your life or a better quality relationship, and you believe that having that loving relationship would make you have a feeling of more romance in your life. Then let me tell you right now, you got to start doing things that make you feel more romantic. You've got to start romanticizing more things in your life. So you can do this, for example, by taking yourself out on a date. You can get yourself dressed up in a cute outfit, go take yourself out to dinner, go take yourself out for a cocktail if that's your thing, go take yourself on a coffee date. You can also cook yourself a nice romantic dinner by candlelight, maybe some nice relaxing, jazz music or whatever puts you in the mood. Start wearing lingerie more often, my ladies. You can definitely do that while you're at home. Do things that get you in that mood of who you would be if you were already in that loving relationship, feeling romantic, because that is the energy of having that loving relationship in your life. And again, that will make you a magnet to attracting that loving relationship in your life. So remember, stop trying to control how something is going to come to you, because that is not your job. All right? That is the universe's job. The universe has an infinite amount of ways that something can happen for you, and it knows the best possible way to bring it to you, but you got to get out of the way and let the universe do its job and only focus on your job, which is to become more of a magnet to the things that you want. Because when you're in the energy of having what you want, essentially who you believe you'd be, then you'll start drawing those things to you like a moth to a flame. And it will no longer feel like you are having to push or force or hustle to get the things that you want. And remember, what you want wants you. Whatever it is that you want is meant for you. Otherwise, you wouldn't want it. So I fully intend that this video helped you. If you need my help becoming so magnetic that everything that you want naturally just gets drawn to you so easily, sign up for one of my coaching programs in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a really big thumbs up for me. That helps me tremendously because it tells YouTube to get these videos out to more people so that I can help more people just like you. You are worthy. You are remarkable. I love you. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.